Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am your Sunny Arches, and I am so excited to read for you today. Today, we're going to do a reading for Pisces for our Happy New Year of 2022. We're going to use the arrow spread with the Morgan Greer deck. Through the arrow spread, we're going to take a look at your overall underall energies, the themes that you will be facing this year in the areas of love, career, and self, and two advice cards. So after that main spread of the arrow, we're going to have a special message for Pisces men for this new year 2022 using the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I will read the messages. I'll give you my intuitive perspective as well as the message from the guidebook itself, as these were written with specific intentions and messages. And for my Pisces women, you will also have a special message for you for this new year. And for that, we are going to use the Soulful Woman's guidance cards. Um, any of these decks, I'm sure you can get them off of Amazon if you're interested. The Soulful Woman, however, I did find at a uh, Botanica store here in New Jersey. I am based in New Jersey. Um, so as I begin to get the spreads ready for reading, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Achieving goals. You're going to be successful in achieving your goals, but everything is going to be done slow because you need to make sure that you're thorough and paying attention to all the details. Now, as I'm shuffling for special messages for all of my Pisces who come across this message for this new year of 2022, I have here, as you could see, the Daisy Marc Jacobs perfume bottle. It's a small one, it's just sample. Um, I couldn't decide, and so I thought I'd pick up a sample box and see what that's like. Um, I was, what's that? I can't think of that word. I just keep saying like inclined to pick this this particular one for my water signs. Decided to do it by elements as my perfume collection is small. Um, um, I used to collect perfumes before, many years ago. Then I stopped, and I decided to pick that back up again because I do love perfumes. So, I thought it would be great to combine both my love of perfumes with my love of tarot together because, not only do you want to, um, I think that the way you smell, the way you present yourself is very indicative of what kind of uh, things you want to bring, that you want to attract to you, to yourself, right, into your life. And that is the sage. So just, saging, make sure everything's good. All the, any any bad juju's gone. Um, but yeah, so I thought I'd integrate it with that. If you're interested in something new, something that might be, that you might be interested, a new scent, something a little playful and fun, I would definitely recommend Daisy Marc Jacobs for my water signs, especially because it reminds me of a little bit of like baby powder, um, baby lotion. That's what it is. And also, I don't know, I'm getting up there in age and all, but we used to use Mr. Bubbles for a bubble bath when we were kids. So it reminds me of Mr. Bubbles. So I'll tell you the same thing I told my other water signs. Oh, it smells so good. Yes, a bubble bath. So maybe good for you during this year if you haven't done it. It's kind of like to kind of like, sorry, re energizing yourself, right? Rejuvenating and innocent. I love this smell. I really do. So that's a good one. Uh Another one that I have here that I thought would be great for anybody to have in their collection. You may see this again because I really do like it. Yes, I got a big bottle because I like it that much. It's Clinique Happy. It's very refreshing, energizing type of scent. It is a little bit on the floral side, But it's meant to be more vibrant and more, and I kind of put a smile on your face. Since sage, it tends to cleanse the cleanse is a cleansing tool, right? It takes out all negative and positive energies. So to combat that, not that that's wrong, we want to clear it because all we want is Piscean energy. I am going to use the Clinique Happy to spray. That will be because I don't have my Palo Santo, so I thought that with the Clinique Happy. Oh yes. Plus, I like it. I like the smell. um, there goes the good vibes. And we could all use some good vibes this year, let me tell you. All right. So if you're interested, those are some, and definitely some perfumes I think that you should take a look at overall, underall, to add to your collection. And make sure that when you do get the samples first and make sure you test it out and try it out. Just a little reminder, not that you really need it, I'm sure but just just in case. And give it a try, see if you like it. And again, with the samples, because I don't want you to waste your money either, because perfumes can get very expensive. For the men, check out the Zara's collection. Zara's collection, they have the clothing brand, the store Zara. They have special messages for Pisces men for 2022. They have I didn't know, a perfume collection themselves, but their men's cologne is, I love it. It's like beachy without the beach, you know. So it's not musky, that vanilla y musky thing. No, it's not. Not that it's bad. It's great, when combined well. Oh wow, that's a ton. But kind of like cold water, is it? I don't remember that one cologne that used to be really big back in the day. It's a little bit like that, but it's like upgraded. Almost like I think of Ralph Lauren when I think of that one. Um, but it's refreshing. Same thing. I really need to find out what the name of the cologne is. But anyway, um, but yeah, so that's that option. For the men. Um, Trying to think what else. Oh, I do want you to remember that, and please keep in mind that for the sake of clarity, I read from the and transparency. Jeez. There it is. I read from the sun sign perspective, just because I want you to make sure that this is your message. Um, but you're more than welcome to check out your moon, rising, Venus, or any other aspect of your natal chart to get a clearer and better picture of what you can expect in reference to this message for the new year of 2022. Special message for Pisces ladies for this new year 2022. And yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. I will not clarify the cards. Therefore, if you would like, if you feel that this reading resonates with you, you like the way that I do my readings, I highly recommend that you check the About channel, the About tab, I'm sorry, on my channel, and request a personal private reading. And I have all my information in order for you to be able to do that. Um, I don't reach out to anybody individually. I should have said this in all the other videos, but I haven't. I don't reach out. I don't, do much because time isn't always on my side, but also because I'm not trying to force anyone. My intention is to help to guide you, to help you see better, help to give you a better sense of direction um, with what's going on with you and around you. Got it. All right. So, if you're ready, take a deep breath, because I felt like this is going to be a little heavy. All right, let's take a look at your overall underall energies, Pisces. We have Ace of Pentacles. What? An Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. What a great way to start off this new year. Okay, so it could, these are things that you're going to experience in all aspects of your area, in all areas and aspects of your life. So overall, our new opportunities that are coming to you, especially right now. What is today? You're gonna see this on January the 5th. I'm sorry I didn't couldn't get it to you sooner. January 5th, 2022. Um, it is, what do I want to say? Um, Venus is in retrograde. That's what it is. Venus is currently in retrograde in the sign of Pisces. So I would recommend that really think about what it is that you want and really start making it happen. All right, plan it out definitely. I also highly recommend you check out the Gemini reading. Um, Pisces was pretty heavy in Gemini reading. Um, with the Hanged Man, so there may be some information, some advice there that you may find um, could be fitting for you, just beneficial, just more information, more tools for you to be able to make better decisions for yourself. That reminds me. Part of my spiel is that this is your life and you're the one living it. So therefore, you must and you should always make the best decision that is for yourself, that is to your highest benefit, because why would you do it for anybody else, right? Unless it's like children and stuff like that. Like, I get that, you know what I mean, but what I'm saying is this is your life, right? So you got to do what's right for you. Okay. And whoever doesn't like it can go kick rocks, plain and simple. I love my Pisces are extremely personal to me. Don't play with my Pisces. I ain't playing that. I got two children. Both of them are Pisces. One boy and one girl. Trust me, I know. And I have a sibling who is a Pisces. I have a brother who's a Pisces. I love y'all. Y'all are very, very dear and near to my heart. Okay, and sorry, Geminis. Sorry, Geminis. Okay. Um. Um. So that's that. Um. So you have a lot of opportunities coming to you in different areas of your life. Okay, the door is there, so things are opened up for you. You're being invited to enter, to take on these new opportunities and explore the world from there. And under all, this is all based on a, or lead you to a possibility of a new love. Now I want you to be careful, because love can be, this new love can be new friendship, new, it could be romantic, it could be platonic, right? Friendship. It could be based on family, children, love for yourself as a person, the individual, loving on yourself, right? Pouring in yourself to make sure you are full, right? Loving who you are, accepting all of your beautiful qualities and your flaws. Yes, your flaws. It's okay, right? Appreciating yourself for all of those things and working on yourself. It could also be a love uh, for a greater spiritual bond and connection with your higher self and your spiritual team. That's something that's going to be important too. And I've been seeing that in the readings, especially in almost all the readings so far, especially my water signs. And I would not be surprised if this is also very important for you this year. So let's take a look at love. Wonderful. So, and when it comes to love, you already know who, you already know the who, the what, the where, the when, the why, but now you need to figure out the how. For me, whenever I see the Two of Wands, you've already made the decision. You already know what you want because you're holding this object in your hand and you're looking in a specific direction, and a particular rod has been chosen. So those decisions have already been made. So it's not about making a decision when it comes to the Two of Wands. It's more about what are you going to do about it? What actions are you going to take now that you've made this decision, right? You've chosen who, now what? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? All right. So it's going to require deeper critical thinking. Um, and that's wonderful, right? And being a water sign, it's not a matter of getting in your head. It's more of just a matter of really understanding and being secure and why you're choosing, and making sure that the actions that you take will keep you focused and on the path in that direction. Okay. That is where you're going to need to work on when it comes to love, and whatever type of love that may be. Okay. Now let's look at career. When it comes to career, you are embodying that energy of the King of Rods. And for me, the King of Rods is the great delegator, right? All kings have that. It doesn't matter, the element. Kings in general are able to run an entire kingdom, right? So they have control over these things. When it comes based on the element, you have control over, your strength is in that element. So you're coming in strong with this fire element, right? uh, you could have fire in your chart as well. So if you do, I would highly recommend checking out any of the fire sign readings just to help you, just to give you more information, possibly more advice, or more of a intuitive peek. Okay, and it's just give you more tools for your for some reason, more arson, more more artillery for your for yourself, whatever the word is. I can't even think of it. I don't even know why that came up. um but yeah, so fire signs are very action based, right? um they're known for being hot-headed, impulsive, but we're also go-getters, and we can be very, very active and involved. Um, so for a king to be successful, especially one who's very active, who's very involved in his kingdom, who's very in order to maintain it, to maintain a kingdom, he needs to be able to delegate. And I see for me, the King of Rods is the delegator. That's why I consider him the great delegator. He is the person who's going to, he's going to make everything happen, but to make it happen, he has to delegate the work. He has to divide it amongst his kingdom to whoever to make sure that everything is done, completed effectively and as quickly as possible, right? And efficiently too, because the King of Rods doesn't really like leaving loose ends. So he likes to be thorough. He wants to make sure that thing is done to his liking. So that is a great energy for you, Pisces, male or female. It doesn't matter. Gender is not an issue here. This is the energy that you're coming in with, and this is kick-ass energy. Yes, and I love it. Great. So let's take a look at yourself. What are you going to be working on with yourself, Pisces? Well, there is a need to tame a beast within. If you have anger issues, that may be something you need to take a look at, right? Now, I'm not saying this is necessarily about anger and temper, but if you're taming the beast within, as the cliche indicates, there's, what comes with that? Oh, maybe that person has anger issues. Maybe that person's got problems. And whatever that case may be, whatever that negative trait in you may be, um, then it's a good time to really get that under control. If you need um, more support, if you need professional support, then so be it. We're in a time now where all of those stigmas, negative stigmas that were connected, especially like with mental health and doctor and all that's going out the window. It's very important. So I've said it before. I forget to. Think it was like my earth signs or something. I said this, where, I highly recommend a therapist if you need help and really working through some, an issue or something that's, on your mind that you're concerned about, you don't know what to do. Definitely seek a therapist. Oh, but they're going to put me on medications. Well, if you seek a psychiatrist or a psychologist, I believe they are the ones who can recommend medications. If you're not trying to do medications, if it's something minor, you just want to see how it goes for you, I would say start off with a therapist first, because a therapist can always give you a referral to see a psychologist and or psychiatrist or whatever else, based on, what what you open up and tell them about yourself. Okay. Um, so I highly recommend it. And just a little FYI, I recommend it too because I've been seeing a therapist for 4 years now, and I've definitely been able to control my temper. So if temper is an issue, I definitely recommend one, um, and go for it. Make sure that you're comfortable. If you don't like the one therapist, try another. Okay. All right. So, but it's not just your temper. It's also about maintaining, building self-confidence within yourself, being secure in yourself. Okay, in the decisions that you make, the things that you do, what you believe in, and your boundaries. Excuse me. Boundaries are very, very important. So stick with your boundaries. Don't allow others to bypass your boundaries just because they're a loved one, they're somebody you really care about, a friend, or no, 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 no. We're not doing that no more. We're not letting people step all over us, because you give them a mile, you give them an inch, they'll take a whole mile, right? You give them a hand, they'll take the whole arm, that kind of thing. You're not a doormat, nothing, Pisces. Again, gender doesn't matter. It's a matter of maintaining strength within yourself, and also even strength with your spiritual team if you are a spiritual practitioner. And I think that's just, important and something to really keep in mind. You do have the strength to overcome your obstacles and challenges. You do have the strength to maintain and stay firm in your boundaries and in your beliefs and decisions. And why not? And that will help you in all areas and aspects of your life. And here we're just touching on a few. So let's take a look at your advice cards. We have Eight of Swords and Five of Cups. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. I just keep saying okay. It's a little. It got a little. Got a little heavy right here. Right. Not the best cards for advice. But the advice is to not get stuck in your head. That was the other thing I really wanted to say when I first saw the cards. Besides temper, that was your thoughts. Are it was another thing, and that's why I think you should take a look at Gemini, because um, the Piscean energy was pretty strong in Gemini, and I addressed this that I'm about to mention to you in the Gemini reading. Now, Pisces, you are beautiful people, creative and truly, magnificent minds. Okay. Um, you're gifted, and not only in the intuitive and spiritual sense, but you're gifted in the mental aspect as well. I think you're the most gifted of the water signs when it comes to all these things. Yes, I do strongly believe that you beat the Scorpio and Cancer when it comes to this. And I say that because Pisces are known for being daydreamers. So when you're a daydreamer, you envision everything in your mind, right? You're kind of like with your head stuck in the clouds, you know, kind of way. Um, and that can be both a beautiful thing or a harmful thing. And in this case, it can be harmful. The reason why is because if you don't get control over your mind, your mental aspects as well, you're going to find yourself in this energy where you get stuck in your own thoughts and your because you focus on the negative aspects of everything. So it's not about staying stuck in those negative aspects. It's about, okay, these are the pros, and it's about acknowledging the pros and the cons, right? You know that these are the pros, you know that these are the cons. However, can you overcome them? Yes, you can overcome it as long as you don't get stuck in the cycle of negative thinking. Don't trap yourself in your own mind by daydreaming negative things. Okay? Don't um that's definitely not something you want to do to yourself. You definitely want to overcome that. You have the strength to when you're making a decision of how you're going to take action towards the person that you want in your life or how you want to attract that person into your life. You have to go with the mindset of, yes, this is a possibility. What can you do if that happens? But understand that you're in a very successful and abundant period in your life where more than likely you're going to get what you want. So it's more about focusing on positivity, being realistic but optimistic at the same time than being stuck on the negative side. All right. The other thing too is getting stuck on how you've been hurt in the past. So it's not only about getting stuck in your mind, but it's also getting getting caught up in your emotions, right? Mind over matter, right? Mind over heart, heart over mind here. This is what we have going on. So you're forgetting that you still have two beautiful blessings behind you. That could be in the form of children, the form of the love that you have received, the love that you do have, the love and support from all those who love you and surround you, right? Or the fact that you still have options. You're just maybe because you're thinking about the past and what you really wanted and were not able to get. We don't want to get caught up again in our heads or our in our emotions that will eventually bring us to this negative state. Okay. What you want to do is you can you can you can think about it and definitely talk about it with someone, because by talking you can process it. But you're also need to be mindful of that you can overcome your challenges and you still have love coming your way. You have new opportunities. You don't see these opportunities. And that's what you got coming. And the thing is, you got two cups. So you got a cup here, and even though it's cups, I mean, you got two aces. Um, so that's, you know, that's important too. That's kind of like your two offers that you have here, that are more fulfilling for you. These are opportunities and an opportunity in love as well. So, keep in mind, don't let yourself get caught in the vicious cycle of negative thoughts, um, pessimistic, right? Being pessimistic and being caught up in your emotions so much that you don't let yourself heal from the hurt that you've lost, that you've had. It's more about taking the lessons learned than focusing on the hurt and pain. So let's take a look at the special messages for Pisces men. We have flow, the council, and the tree of life. So, again, remember I did say, you know, creating a stronger bond and connection with your spiritual team. Absolutely there. Going with the flow of things is also important. And the tree of life um, is almost like the center of it all, being appreciative of what you do have. Let's take a look at the Oracle guidebook and see what messages there are um, for these cards. So we have number 20, which is the essence of flow is there is a natural movement of events in the world. You can see it in the phenomena such as the tide, the ebb and flow of oceans, and rivers that rise up from the earth and flow to the sea. The symbol of flow represents the effortless and natural movement toward a certain destination. It signifies an ability to gracefully move around obstacles and reminds you of the sense of allowing. Um, yeah. So the invitations, sorry about that. When flow comes to visit, it's a sign that your intentions have been in motion, right? So remember, we saw the Knight of Pentacles, I think, before. Was it you guys? Maybe? And possibly. So it's about moving slowly to your goals. But again, you have Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. So that's definitely all the things that you want coming through. Sorry about that. Now is the time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movements and the path of least resistance. It's like being within music, flowing within partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guile or craft, calling creativity up from the soul and bringing it to life without effort. You are called to be like a river, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride. And this is perfect because you are a water element. So it's definitely about going with the flow of life and in your emotions as well. But knowing that, you are looked after, you are protected, and you have the strength to overcome any obstacles and challenges. Let's take a look at number 11. Number 11 is the council. One more page. Here we go. The essence. The council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Remember, Five of Cups, right? Eight of Swords. That's why we don't want to get caught up in those energies. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. Remember building that connection with your spiritual team. The invitation. The council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. So, especially in love, um, we have that here with the Two of Wands. It's a matter of what actions are you taking. With the King of Rods, we see that as well, and even with strength. All right, so definitely needing to take a leap and knowing that you got this. And last but not least, the Tree of Life. Almost there. Here we go. The essence. The tree of life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens, to the source of destiny. To be holding your life's journey, it is important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. Strength. Got it? To find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and daydreamings, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in mechanical doing and you are feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings. So, again, just think of the lessons you've learned in order to be able to move forward. Um, Being able to let go of all of the hurt and pain from the past and taking that leap. I mean, how? By loving deeply. And how do you love? So you need to show that. You need to take that kind of action with the person that you are that you have chosen. You need to do the same with work, right? Being the great delegator, how can you successfully, um, help to achieve the company's goals and your team's success, and the strength to know that you can do it, you got this, and even within yourself. So, Pisces men, that was your special message for this new year. Let's take a look at Pisces women. Pisces women, you have one card, and it's asking opens a pathway. When I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. So again, that's connecting with your higher self, with your spiritual team, um, within yourself as well, and being open to these new experiences and these new opportunities. So if you're not sure, instead of being stuck in with your head with, oh, but what if, what if, what if, how about taking that action again? um you know you, even if you've been hurt in the past, again, I just want to say that it's about finally letting go of that hurt and that pain, um and realizing that, wow, now you have new opportunities coming in, right? So what have you learned that you can use to help you make better decisions, so you can pick the right choices for yourself? All right, Pisces, that was a beautiful reading. I'm wishing you lots of luck and great fortune for this new year. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for you. If the reading resonated with you, please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the About tab of my channel for all the information. And I look forward to being able to read for you again. So until the next time, goodbye.